Hello, today we are talking to VEEKAYEM Fashion and Apparels Limited MD KRISHANKANT Gupta ji. Hello sir, how are you today?
Very fine. Thank you very much.
Okay, shall we go through the interview now?
Okay.
Yes. So, please take us through your journey of growth.
Okay. Madam, it's very pleasure to tell you that I have started my career from a service from textile company called situated in the Kalvadevi in 1978. So there I was started my career from a salary of 4,475 rupees per month only. And 1982 I have started my own business by taking some weaving machines on hire, and then 1987 we have set up our own weaving industry in the Umargaon. So initially we have started from 12 weaving machines in 1987, and slowly we expand that weaving, and in 1999 till 99 we were in the weaving only. Then we have think to diversify in the garment, because by that time the textile already has gone in very competitive phase. So we have decided to diversify ourselves in the garment, and in 2000 we have started our garment manufacturing with 10,000 pieces a month, and slowly we may grow this industry in Umargaon. And I proud to say now we are making about 200,000 pieces per month, means 2.4 million pieces per month of the entire garment. That includes the shirts, the trousers, the joggers, the bermudas, and all type of garments we are making. But we are still not in the ladies garments. We are making ladies trousers only. This is the story of growth of my industry.
Okay. So, what are the highlights of the business?
The highlights of the business is that one, we are catering all top brands in India to give feedback to my factory. So we are catering, you can say, from Raymond to DMart, all. And on the international front, we are doing with Pierre Cardin and the Arrow in Guatemala. So we are doing with good business with that companies. This is our benchmark of the business to grow in garment and the textile.
Okay. So, what are your plans for growth?
As I told you that we are making still in the formal trousers and the casual trousers. Now our next plan to diversify in the denim industries, because at my visit to foreign for exports, I found that is a very big scope for the denim industry. So in the coming year, maybe in 2024, we are going to establish a denim manufacturing unit with a capacity of about 1 million pieces per annum. That will increase my top line by 60 crore and my bottom line by at least 5 crores.
Okay. So, please tell us more about the exports.
Before COVID, or I can say in till 2012, I was already a good export business, but that was restricted to Middle East and some part of Europe and like this one. By that time, I found that all the sectors got disturbed. All Middle East got disturbed, maybe Saudi Arabia or Iraq or Iran. So we stuck and we have a very big setback for export. And I started to explore the Latin American markets before COVID. But as soon as I started that market, that COVID situation came, and we have also gone setback on that one. But fortunately, since last 1 or 2 years, we had a very good market, and I'm proud to say that my export business, which was in 23 and 24, and we will be about 6 times more export business we catered, and hope so we have a very good opportunities for the Latin American markets, for the fabric, for the garment both. So we hope so we'll do a good export in 2024.
What are the challenges?
As I looking at the challenges from India and from abroad both. Earlier, the big challenge in the garment was Bangladesh. Thanks to the government, thanks to all my buyers, they have stopped every production from Bangladesh, and we have a plenty of orders now. I can say we are full till March 24. We don't have any capacity, so we are thinking to increase our capacity of garment. The government challenge is that this is a labor-based industry. To start the industry is not a problem, but to run the industry is a challengeable job, because we have to maintain a big labor source to maintain the industry flawless. I can say, with grace of God, we have our own family team, and for my good luck, all my newcomers, my son, my nephew, they are also interested and they have joined my business. They are now with us. So I can face all these challenges because I have my own family team. I am not fully dependent on the professionals. That's my experience is that it's okay, but we need professionals. If I grow more, then I need professionals. But on this stage, we have a very good team, financial team, technical team, marketing team, we have everything. So hope so we will do a very good business, and within coming 2 years, there's no challenge for us to grow our business, even in textile or even in the garment.
Okay. How do you look at competition?
Competition is there. Main problem is this: we can challenge, we can meet the competition from international, because we have some specialties in competitive to China or to Vietnam or many countries, because the main problem is that they need a bulk business which India don't need. India can cater small quantities. So that challenge we can compete. But the competition within the India is the problem. Because the government policies or some peoples who are not bothered about the qualities. They just want to floor their business in the international market. That is a big challenge. But still we are there. We can do very well because we are focusing on the quality. And my experience, because I am traveling since last 30 years, and my experience in textile, I can say from 82 is almost 40 years I spent of my life in the textile. I'm proud to say that I was totally unknown about the textile. No one from my family was in textile. That everything is set up by our own efforts, with my family members' efforts and the grace of God. We are doing very well. We have started from a small. Now, in our factory, we have about 1,500 labor strength, and they all are very happy. We are doing very well with them, and also they will, till their last breath, they are with us. This is our strength.
So, what are the highlights of your team?
Highlights of my team is because my CFO is our family member. He's a chartered accountant, so he can manage everything very well. I have my younger brothers who has a very good experience of finishing factories and the fabrics. One of my brother has technical knowledge about the fabrics. This is my strength. Because to run a factory with a smooth way, we need all type of peoples. So all my family members are handling. One of my brothers, since last 30 years, he is going continuously to Margaon and looking the all managerial or the all operational part of the factory. Another one who is looking all technical, and another brother who is looking for the marketing also with the good brands. We are doing with Costco, we are doing with Tramp, we are doing with many other export companies, and all garment manufacturers, even in Bangalore, they are associated with us. They buy fabrics from us, and they stitch their garments in the brand of Costco, Triumph, Onel, and they export. And we are the good developer for them. And another main thing, we are the joint venture partner of Reliance also, because what new they do, develop in the yarn, they come to us. We are with Grasim, we are with Reliance. I can say they have recently developed a yarn of Cooltex, and that was Cooltex was their Indian brand. Earlier, this is a Coolmax, is a US brand, so they cannot use the Coolmax. This is a moisture management yarn, so they come to us. We develop the fabrics, and I'm very happy to say that I have a very good order in that fabric. And they're making, because this is used in American countries for fishing shirts, because there are people who sits on the banks and use their fishing, so they need that type of fabrics which can manage their sweating and everything. So that's called the measurements. So we all type of fabrics we are making. We are not specially on a traditional business of textile like this. They make only this one type of shipping. We have plenty type of fabrics we are making in the linen blend, in the viscose blend, with the polyester viscose, with the lycra, every type of fabric also there.
Okay, so then what is the percentage bifurcation of the manufacturing unit? That is the fabric and the ready-mades?
One thing I can tell you, presently, from our entire sale of 2024, I can give the approximate figures. The garment will be about 40%, and the fabric will be 50%, and the export will be 10%.
Okay, and your brand percentage, your own brand percentage?
We have our one brand, it's known as the Velaman, but we are not focusing on that brand presently, because to launch a brand, to sustain a brand, you need good financial health, because the brand is required a strong patience. So that we decided first to establish our brand. We have got our own registration in the name of Velaman, which we are doing very small with DMart. We are doing, I told you, with other brands of India. So the 90% sale of our garment, even the fabrics, is for the other brands. We don't have our own brands. Even we are not focusing on that brand. We know many companies who have their brands. They are also catering the other brands to maintain, to run their factory on the smooth way.
Okay. So what are the expansion plans?
Because now we face that we also need to expand the weaving also, because I have good orders of fabrics. So we will, in the next year, we will expand weaving also. But definitely we will expand the garments, because we know the garment has more potential. The garment, you can earn more profit. Even I am doing business with all brands. They are willing to pay a good price. They are not squeezing the price. But in the fabrics, all buyers are squeezing the price, because big competition from India, within the India, from Bilwara, from Ichalkaranji, from Bhiwandi, and we are maintaining our standard. We have got SEDAX, we have got OCOTAX, we have all certifications we have, because we are associated with corporates. So that we will do all in this.
Okay. So the new manufacturing unit which you are planning, that will show to the bottom line.
Yeah.
It will be next year or
Because we are increasing slowly even. I told you that Even in the before 6 months, we have the capacity of 150,000 pieces, maybe 1.8 million per annum, which has increased on currently by 2.4 million. What we have arranged from the capital market, we have made expansion on the building and on the machines. So that capacity has already expanded by 50,000 pieces per month.
Okay, so in the next results, we will see the bottom line to be increased.
Yes, because I can tell you the bottom line in 2022, my bottom line was, the PBT was 1.52 CR. And in this current year, in the 7 month, we have about 126 CR sale, and the bottom PBT is about 1.5 CR. And hope so by end of 2024, we will be about 3 crores CR PBT.
Okay. So how do you foresee the future?
Still, I am looking a bright future in the government. Because the textile problem is this one. Because textile has a capital intensive industry. We need more capital, and the return of investments, ROI, is a weak. I don't hesitation to say this one, because this is a big chunk of the capital investment in the textile industry. The government not have the too much capital investment, and the return is very good. I told you earlier that to run a garment industry is difficult. To start garment industry is easy, because we don't need a cart of money to start the garment industry. We have very good support from our bankers and everything we have. So, touch wood, I don't have any problem of financial part now. Every day, any new financiers comes to associate with us. So we are very comfortable. And my plan to, I can say, the government has a very bright future. And shortly, within the coming year, we are expand our brand also in Pan India, in 3 tier of cities, by our brand to open the stores as a franchises. This is our plan.
Okay. Before ending this year, that is March 2023,
Yeah.
how much turnover do you see to happen?
It will be about 240 CR. 240.
That will be increased from.
From 22 is, last year it was 150 crores,
Okay,
because that was the COVID period.
right.
So now we are on the post-COVID, we have already reached that, because earlier, before COVID, we have about 225 or 230 CR sale, 245. Now that we will reach now in the 224.
Okay. Any message to the investors?
And thanks to my all investors, because they have studied my all prospectus and they have shown faith to us. Because our main strength is now our land bank. We have a plot of about 6 acres, that is about 224,000 square feet. It's 2,24,000 square feet area we have. It's about 25,000 square meter. So that land bank pays us too much, because we have bought this in 2007, I think so, that plot. And now this has a very good, its market has gone up. So we cannot even think to invest in the land. So that will help us to increase our production line. That will increase our all aspects in the textile.
Anything more you would like to share with us?
I will just to say that you can study my all papers, and I request you to write about our company, that my investors, I thanks them, because they have shown faith us, and I promise on your interview that till last of my breath, I will be with my investor and never leave them behind. Because I told you an example. Some people, when I got my plan for getting listing in the NSE, I was surprised that from the pan India, from deep of the Indian part, I got a call because they have studied my prospectus. They said your book value is showing this much. Why are you coming on the small value? They say, I don't behind the money. I want to create my situation and my investors, that faith that they must have on me, so that I will definitely stand with them, and I think so we will do good for my investors. We will not be.
Thank you so much, sir.